Hello and welcome to another episode of Humans in 5.
Whilst it might not be an obvious component of our skeletons, our teeth are important parts of our bodies during life. It's kind of tricky to process food without them, and dental health is often overlooked as an integrated part of how our bodies function.
We thought we'd focus on what we can learn from looking at the teeth of those who have died in the past. Regular viewers have seen us talk about teeth in a few different guises, including how we can use them to estimate a person's age and how teeth vary depending on an animal's diet.
Just like our guts, our mouths are actually fairly busy places from a biological perspective. Many microorganisms live in our mouths, with over 700 species of bacteria living on the hard surfaces of our teeth and soft oral tissues. Researchers have only recently started to look at these microorganisms and the impact they have on our health, prompting a whole new area of research into the oral microbiome.
Microorganisms that make up the human microbiome are not just unicellular organisms living alongside each other, but instead form a highly regulated and organized community attached to surfaces as biofilms. The oral microbiome is involved in everything from food digestion to immune function and maintaining the health of the tissues in the mouth.
When we eat, tiny particles of food get caught between our teeth. These particles interact with our microbiome, creating dental plaque. With time, plaque hardens into dental tartar or dental calculus. This yellowy buildup is something you might get cleaned out of your teeth at the dentist, but provides some fascinating data for those studying people in the past.
Researchers can analyze the components of tartar to examine diet, disease, and even allergies that someone would have experienced in the past. By extracting the DNA in dental tartar, researchers can reconstruct bacteria present in a person's mouth or look at the kinds of proteins they were eating.
Looking at diet and health in the past is interesting, no doubt, but it can also help us understanding more about health issues today. For example, results from a 2014 study on the genetic information found in the dental tartar of skeletons from a medieval cemetery in Germany suggest that multiple pathogens and periodontal disease are caused by the same bacteria today as in the past, despite there being major changes in our diet and hygiene.
Dental calculus might also tell us about diseases occurring in the oral microbiome that are linked with others throughout the body. A group of bacteria known as the red complex species is also often found today among people who have periodontitis, an inflammation of the gums. It's linked to other diseases impacting the body, including cardiovascular disease, stroke, pulmonary disease, and type 2 diabetes. So it's possible that finding these microbial species in ancient calculus could indicate how these diseases develop, for example, in Neanderthals or humans from the early Neolithic period and in medieval skeletons.
We can't assume that changes in lifestyle haven't impacted our oral health and the evidence that sticks around on teeth. Regularly brushing our teeth works to remove a lot of plaque, which means the calculus often doesn't get to a mature state in people living today. It's possible that finding red complex species in calculus might be reflecting the stage of the biofilm rather than the presence of periodontitis.
Studying the oral microbiome is a new and exciting way of looking at the human skeleton and brings together knowledge on the immune system, our diets, and the evolution of disease. We hope this episode gives you a view into some more secrets our teeth are revealing to us.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Humans in 5.
And don't forget to subscribe.